This is the weekly quiz for our Scholastic News, the reading checkpoint, the volcano that stopped summer. Remember, you are allowed to go back into your digital copy to make sure that your answers are correct. We have 2 pages that we are going to be using for this quiz, the checkpoint and the word work. Remember, if you're not ready to move on to the next question, you can always click the pause button, and then when you're ready to go, unpause. Number 1, what is this article mostly about? What is this article mostly about? Is it A, why volcanoes erupt? B, the invention of the bicycle? Or C, how the weather changed after a volcano erupted? What is this article mostly about? Number 2, when something erupts, it A, explodes, B, gets quiet, C, stops moving. When something erupts, it. Number 3, after the volcano erupted, a big cloud kept light and heat from reaching Earth. What happened next? After the volcano erupted, a big cloud kept light and heat from reaching Earth. What happened next? Was it A, the Earth's temperature got warmer? B, Earth's temperature got colder? Or C, farmers grew too many crops? After the volcano erupted, a big cloud kept light and heat from reaching Earth. What happened next? Number 4, the author wrote, there wasn't much food for people to buy, so the food that was left became really expensive. A lot of people didn't get enough to eat. What do you think she means by this? The author wrote, there wasn't much food for people to buy, so the food that was left became really expensive. A lot of people didn't get enough to eat. What do you think she means by this? Did she mean A, a lot of people didn't have enough money to buy food? B, a lot of people threw their food out? Or C, there was no food for anyone to buy? The author wrote, there wasn't much food for people to buy, so the food that was left became really expensive. A lot of people didn't get enough to eat. What do you think she meant by this? Number 5, a man invented the bicycle because A, people didn't like horses anymore. B, people needed a way to get around that didn't cost a lot. Or C, there was no horses left in the United States. A man invented the bicycle because. All right, now we're going to go up to the word work. Answer the questions about the vocabulary words from your issue of Scholastic News. Number 1, when something erupts, it stops, explodes, freezes. Number 2, draw what it might have looked like when Mount Tambora erupted. Draw what it might have looked like when Mount Tambora erupted. Number 3, why was the cold weather bad for the crops? Why was the cold weather bad for the crops? That's the end of the Scholastic News quiz. Please be sure to scan it or post it on your portfolio so I know if we're ready to move on. Have a great weekend.